I don't know why you always feel like that's the case. But hey y'all, happy Friday. How y'all doing? Oh, thanks, Danny. Let me pin that up there.
What's going on, y'all?
Hopefully y'all had a good week. If y'all celebrate Cinco de Mayo, happy Cinco de Mayo.
So, Superman and Lois, good episode.
Oh, I looked back at the people coming to Comic Palooza. I kind of want to go now. Nah, there's a lot of other people that's gonna be there, and then Ian and Paul gonna be there this year.
Ian
from Vampire Diaries.
Oh, okay. Oh, Ian.
Ian
Okay.
and Paul, yeah, they both gonna be there. I was like, of course, of course, they get like a decent lineup the year we made our go.
Yeah. Fucking
Oh, and Namor and Riri gonna be there too.
Oh shit.
That's why I was like, I was studying looking. I was like, damn. I was like, of course, everybody gonna be there. He doesn't gonna be there this year.
Fuck.
Like shit, I have to show it to you. I looked it up when I was doing my stream early though, because I was trying to see how much the tickets were. I was like, bro, them prices be crazy with the taxes and fees. 4 tickets is like $350.
And pictures and shit.
And them pictures is not cheap, because I was looking at it, so I was like, god damn. Because the dude that played Namor, his at $120, and for both, like picture or signature, $120 each. I forgot how much the girl who played Riri is, but like, I'm like, of course. They got some hitters this year, but I had got them flashbacks. My first ever con was a Vampire Diaries con, so I still got my pictures and my signatures from them then. I don't think I took a picture with Ian. He always be like the most expensive one. I think I took a picture with Paul, the boy who played Matt, the one who played Kai, Chris. Yeah. I can't remember who else. I had to go back and find that stuff.
So
I started watching The Glory yesterday. Thank y'all for enlightening me. That show good as hell.
So Superman and Lois.
Why you keep saying it like that?
We got the reveal. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, why her name Pia, and then I was like, they call her Onomatopoeia. Like, I was like, why is this her name? Child, what is going on? Yeah, I fucks with the Vampire Diaries and the originals. I ain't never really get into legacies like that, but I definitely fuck with the OGs though. But I'm trying to figure out, like me and Davon had said, like, remember how they tried to like cross out the Arrowverse, like it didn't exist, like Superman was on his own shit, but like how Pia got powers, like she been had powers before they even got married and had a kid, so that's at least, cause that boy like that age, so that's at least 15, 20 years she had powers already. Mm-hmm. So how she got powers, but nobody's super powered on this earth but Superman.
Because that's what the granddad said. Lois' dad said there's no powered people on this planet.
So that means he lying. Or he don't know something. Them the only two options it is. Either he lying or he don't know something.
So, or how would you not know that?
Because she, like, whatever she doing with her voice, whatever she was doing to folks, I'm like, But the plot, like, is good. And that's just, like, when you look at it now, like, with Bruno, it's like, this man moving heaven and earth to save his wife. Like, he trying to keep his wife from dying. He was looking at Clark like, so you wouldn't do the same? But that just goes to show, like, I kind of like the explanation they gave to the kids, where the kids was upset, like, why we ain't using Kryptonian technology to save mom and blah, blah. And then at the end, they kind of came clean, you know, like, because they found the, like, last will and testament documents and shit. And they were saying how, well, it wouldn't be fair to everybody else if we use this technology to save your mom, but then other people keep dying from this or whatever. And then if we did do it and it worked, sharing that technology with everybody else would be dangerous. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the explanation was good because I'm like, think about curing cancer around the world with Kryptonian technology and people profiting from that technology. because because as you know, in America, it's about money, and it's all about the money. Also, well, we got this technology. Why can't we? The highest bidder. Superman's not gonna live forever.
Well, that's a different situation, South Central, because remember the XK is what turned them kids into what they were. Remember they used the XK. Did they use Superman blood too at the DOD when they made like them little fake Superman and like 2 of them got killed and it was just the boy left who went to school with them?
I think so.
But I'm like, that was a different situation. This lady been had her powers for like decades.
At least 15 years, we know.
At least 1 to 2 decades she's had her powers. So that ain't got shit to do with XK because she don't even live where they live. Like she live in Metropolis. So that's what I'm just like, that shit don't that don't seem right. That makes it seem like it's other people out here that may have powers too.
Other metas.
So that's why I was just like, that's kind of wild. But when I was like, the fact that they son is head over heels for Nat. Like this man ain't kill her regular Earth dad. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude. And then try to kill her auntie, which she don't know about. But I'm like, that shit is going to be so crazy when... Like, I don't feel like they'd hurt somebody that they kid is in love with or whatever, but I just feel like that's gonna eventually break them up. Like if he introduced his parents and then they be like, oh, my dad is Bruno Mannheim, she gonna start looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like she gonna be looking like, oh, that's awkward. Like they know Lois was like investigating him, and if I'm not mistaken, I would think that she know that dude killed like that Earth's version of her dad. So she's safe right now because they don't know who her dad is. But I'm just like, I don't know. What is going on? I feel like I liked the originals last season more than I did the Vampire Diaries, even though they both made me cry. They both were good in their own right, but I feel like the originals last season might have been a little better. But who you getting this off your chest to though? Who said something?
I don't know, bro. No. I don't think I'm gonna watch the Transformers movie. No.
If I do, it'll be like when they come out on digital. I don't think I'm going to the movie.
I'm not. Well, yeah, I say that I'm not going to the movies to see it.
Like he don't want to go to the movies to see Fast 10 either. So I'm just like, if I go, the kids may want to see it. I might go with them.
Bro, I stopped watching the Fast movies after Paul died, bro.
I mean, you still seen them. You just
I still seen them,
movies.
But I'm like, I saw them like.
I just watch them to see how ridiculous they are. To be
I don't even know if I saw 9. Did I see?
You did.
9?
We watched it together. Remember, we all watched it together in the living room because
because 9 was
when they tried to barely go to space and shit in that car, and they brought
it just made 8 pissed me off because I was like, yep, they should have ended it because you could see the feud.
Oh, you finished it, Lilac? I hope you enjoyed it. You
can see the feud between The Rock and Vin Diesel. You can see it on camera.
I'm going to see The Little Mermaid to support Halle. Now, I don't know if the boys will want to go or Trey will want to go, but I'm going to see it. I feel like that's something I'd want to go see. I mean, I knew that after he died, didn't? But I mean, people ain't going to talk about that.
What happened?
She's talking about Paul Walker because he dated underage girls. They're not going to talk about that because he died and it's tragic. They don't bring up that kind of stuff, when it's a tragedy. He was dating one at the time that he died. Motherfuckers that was like his daughter. Well, I don't know how old his daughter was when he died. Fast and Furious shit in at 6. No, it could have ended at 7, but after 7, like when they had that ending scene when they both like when they separated, that could have been like the perfect ending to the series. But and then if you wanted to reboot it with new people, you could have tried that. But I just feel like them started coming back with like.
And then if you rebooted it, you could have brought back the original cast and them doing different things, and helping the newer people, whatever. It could have worked, but that's not what you wanted to do.
You checked out when Jason got an invite to the table. What we talking about? Jason Momoa? Or are you talking about or are we talking about something else? Because we was talking about the original The Vampire Diaries at first. So I'm confused a little bit. Oh, I don't even be in the comments like that no more because people gonna feel how they feel. Like them same people that said that we're back this week to watch a new episode, so that's why I don't even trip like that. Like them same people, like I don't understand why you want me to get excited about somebody. Like, okay, Oliver dead. You want me to be for real about the shit? That motherfucker died to restart the universe. Like I liked seeing Wally more and like Diggle than I did like Oliver. Like cool, and then it's like he had to literally have that whole. He had to have like that whole fight scene by himself, like Arrow style, probably for them to be able to come back. Because there was a condition that he came back. Like I remember them saying that he'd only come back under one condition. So I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But to be fair, I loved Arrow, but Flash made me like the Arrowverse even more. Like when they introduced Barry Allen to like the CW and we was gonna get up, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't start off watching Arrow season 1. Trey had to kind of pull me into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. So, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm going to be happy to see who I want to see. And it was a good, like I said, it was a good episode. The story was good or whatever for the episode. But that don't mean I'm finna, like, cry and all that shit because Stephen Amell came on the show. Like, I'm not finna do that. I preferred seeing more scenes with Wally and Barry and Wally and Iris. You know what I'm saying? Because they fumbled the bag with his character for real. Like, they could have, like, had so many good stories going if they would have kept him on the show the whole time. Like, that is the Flash. Like, it's cool that you get a crossover with other characters, but I was more interested in seeing Wally come back, to be honest. And, of course, here go my phone.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, the reveal on Bruno's son.
I mean, we knew that already, because that was, like, the only black boy. It was like, child, let me find out.
This kid's black. This is obvious.
He seems like, because he seems like they, you know, like they got money, so he go to like a better school and blah blah blah. He seems like he's really genuinely a good kid. I don't feel like he knows anything about what his mom and dad had going on. Which, if you trying to change your life, you wouldn't put your kid in a situation to know that shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, because at the most part, the only thing he really doing was like using people to try to cure cancer. Now that you know like the full scope of what was going on. I don't know if he was doing other shit, but it seemed like everything he's been doing has been to try to kill his wife. So, I told Trey, I was like, now that they done shown him as kind of the good bad guy, like the anti-hero, that's probably where Lex finna come in and get the dropping bodies. Since, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we thought he was the bad guy, but he kind of the anti-hero, so let's go ahead and bring in Lex. Because that's the real bad guy. Who's the best Batman in my opinion? I can't say because there's been so many.
Kevin Conroy, rest in peace.
Well, voice acting, yes. I thought I would think they would mean live action.
They didn't specify, so I gave.
I mean, it's a lot of people that's great as voice acting though. Live action.
I gave the greatest answer.
I didn't feel like it was shocking because
that shit was
when they showed the son at the party. And then I was like, it didn't make sense for her to start liking this boy. I was like, let this fuck around to be Bruno's son. Then on top of that, when they showed Pia come in with the mask on still, like, I think that was last week they did her reveal, that last episode, and she came in talking to him, she was like, I can't do this anymore. I was like, that is the cancer lady. You can ask her. I was like, that is the cancer lady. I started screaming, that's the cancer lady. Because it was like, I can see why she wouldn't want to do it, because she going to get treatments and she making friends with Lois. He got her doing whatever. You know, like, I can understand her just being tired at this point. Like, I ain't got time for this shit. I don't want to do this no more. So, it was kind of like, yeah, this is where they're going with that. But it's still been good, though. There's not nothing I guess I really have to complain about right now with the Superman and Lois. So, and then, I mean, like, it works because their seasons are shorter anyway. They don't be trying to string out 20-some episodes or whatever. You get like 13 to 15 and then boom, you gone. So,
see you next year.
But they've always handled Superman better than most other characters when it came to DC anyway. So he's gonna get the best of whatever because that's who everybody be.
Him and Batman always get the best.
I can't even say that with this that Gotham Knights and and Titans, but
that ain't Batman.
I mean, they mention him, they make him look, you know.
Well, they mention him, like, but it ain't. No.
But when Lex comes in, you know he about to be petty. Of course.
Anybody got anything else to say about Superman and Lois?
Lex finna drop bodies. I feel it. Oh, what else was going on in that episode?
She shouldn't be hanging around old good anyway.
Who?
Lana daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because of the drugs and all that. You know. No, that might come around.
Well, I guess weed is different from her taking pills though. Like she tried to take pills to kill herself, so that's different. It wasn't like she was a drugger. She just literally took pills to kill herself. So, but yeah. Who is the sheriff? I just thought about that when they was like popping the fireworks. It was like they was gonna pop fireworks and run from the sheriff. I don't think there's nobody they like focus on because Lana the mayor and then the dad is like a firefighter, but I don't think they focus on the mayor. I was like, the fuck.
No, I'm not about to give a John here. Maybe.
I mean, it's kind of obvious they made like hook up because they already got her ex-husband with somebody else, so I'm pretty sure.
Unless they bring back Clark's brother.
I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Oh yeah, they still got Bizarro locked up somewhere too, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing they ain't did yet. That's gonna be like interesting to see, but Gotham Knights is terrible. It's truly shaking my head right next to Titans. I already knew I was gonna watch it, so I don't even worry about it. I don't even think I looked at the trailer when people talking about how terrible the trailer was and everything. I was just like, y'all have fun with that.
We didn't react to the trailer.
Hell no, we didn't. And it was trending like, I forgot it was trending. I think you looked at it and was like laughing. I don't know if you looked at it or not, but everybody, we were live and everybody was like, have y'all seen the trailer for Gotham Knights? Cause it's trash. And I was like, I'm not watching that shit. And it was trending because of how garbage it was. And I'm like, bro, imagine. Oh, if anybody want to order stuff while we live, the link is posted. And make sure you use the code SELFCARE10. Y'all know Mother's Day coming up. Don't leave your mamas out to dry. But we can talk about the Flash if you want. I feel like that's probably pretty much all for Superman.
Let's not talk about the Flash.
Sir, you know you've been waiting on this moment, so just talk about the Flash. Go.
Eric fucked up, y'all.
Lana is what's still in the comics, though. I mean, I can see that.
Eric fucked up. I watched the episode and like maybe not even 12 hours after he messed up. I found the error in the episode and it's bad.
I'm sorry, what? The WB said that if you go see Flashpoint, you'll forget everything Ezra's done. That sounds kind of sus. That don't make sense to say. What y'all gonna do? Like y'all gonna mind control people to forget? That sounds sus. That's why I won't be viewing it.
So as y'all know, watching the episode, I was excited. I was hyped. Some of the greatest moments ever. Episode wise, like just looking at the episode, right? It's great.
They could do that later, Jordan.
It's a great episode. Just looking at it with biased eyes, watching it for the first time, you see the Flash of old.
A comment. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the late birthday wishes. Yes, I'm ready for summer so I could just play video games.
The reason I ain't even talk about the episode because I gotta tell y'all that the episode was fucked up.
Watch The Glory if you haven't.
And it's not Grant's fault. It's not Matt. It's not John Wesley or Michelle. It's not the actor's fault. It's the writer who wrote this episode was the showrunner. So we know that the time, like people are gonna say, "Oh, well, the timeline was reset." Okay, got it. I understand that it was reset from season 1, episode. Oh, I can't show you what I'm talking. I gotta find it. So season 1, episode 1, we know that we saw the newspaper. It was this big flash of light, and the flash of light to us was burying them running back. You saw them cut that out of the episode.
Thank you, Kevin.
They made it seem like now they were just been talking this whole day. They spent this whole day together, right? Okay, cool. That's the new version of it. Okay, we can say that because of Crisis, that's the new version. But the Thawne that Barry was talking to could not have had the conversation they had in Armageddon. Why is that, y'all? I want y'all to put in the chat, why is the Tom Cavanaugh Thawne and Matt Thawne, why couldn't they have had that conversation? I want somebody to tell me this. Matter of fact, let me tweet Eric Wallace. I'm not playing with his ass. I'm done with the bullshit.
It's right there.
It's right there? Cool. I'm not playing with his ass. Okay, so that's it. Can I add him?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
See that lock by his page, though.
Why is it locked?
Why do you think?
I don't know.
Because of what you're about to do.
Oh, he locked his page?
So you can't see certain stuff yet? Because everybody started going in on him when the season started.
Because you a coward. I don't give a fuck, though. Come to...
That's what's up. Is that Tree? That's what's up. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate it. That's a good question too, South Central boy. I don't know if they're gonna come back to that, but they starting to answer your question too.
What?
He ain't gonna see that in real time for you to tell him to come.
Okay, he don't got to see it in real time. Okay, because it was a marathon. What conversation you talking? I can't remember. I'm guessing budget and timing. No, not the tweeting, Tasha.
No.
There you go, Cameron. Because Matt Thawne wouldn't have known at this point. Exactly. Okay, let me tweet this. Okay, so let me break this down to y'all because some of y'all it's gonna go over your head. Armageddon Thawne has been through everything. He's been there and killed Barry's parents. Matt Thawne is going there for the first time. He hasn't been through season 1 up to Armageddon yet.
Right, this is the first time we've seen him.
So he couldn't have had that conversation with Barry about 170 years. So how would he know that? What the fuck are you talking about? That's not the right Thawne. This Thawne right here is here for the first time to kill your parents. He hasn't been here before. How could he have that conversation from Armageddon? He couldn't have. He hasn't lived that. That's why he said to him, hear me, and you'll be like, well, Trey, that doesn't make sense. You're wrong. No, because Thawne, Armageddon Thawne already knew that killing Nora was a fixed point. Matt Thawne didn't know that. That's why he was sitting there, it's a fixed point. That's why Barry was trying to save him. Barry was trying to tell him, you're going to lose everything. I know it. I can't tell you why, but you're going to figure it out after the fact. And you have to live with the consequences of changing time. But you're going to do it anyway because you were arrogant. Notice, Barry was telling Matt, or telling Eobard, every time he was saying something, he was looking. They were zooming in on his face like, what? Like when they faded away in the bar, he was looking. When they cut to commercial before they had the big talk, he was looking like, you're trying to save me? This is the arrogant Thawne that was like, oh shit.
Let me water it down for y'all. So basically what he's saying is the Thawne from Armageddon has lived through basically all the seasons of the Flash like we have and seen everything up until now. The Matt Thawne that we saw in this week's episode is basically, if you go back to the first day you watched the Flash from season 1, that's basically where Thawne is at. Like, he didn't even know that he was gonna kill Nora. He was there to kill Barry. He was there to kill Barry. He wasn't there to kill Nora. Like, he didn't know that.
The only other Thawne that matters. Okay, I'm a case in point. Season 2, episode 11, because everybody wants to say on the internet that I'm wrong. No, that Thawne still didn't know who Barry was. So between that time, him going back, him coming here, and then going back to the future, he decided, or he figured out who Barry was. Because he didn't know who Barry was, and we still don't know how he figured out Barry's name to this date. We still don't know that. Eric Wallace, get your shit together. We still don't know. And people are going to say he figured it out during that episode. If you are a Flash fan, go watch season 2, episode 11. He does not find out Barry's name. He calls him Flash. He calls him Flash. Notice in this episode, he called him Barry. Because what? He knew who he was. But we don't know when he found that out. Because that is supposed to be like, I got it. Aha, I know who you are. So now I go back and kill you as a child. Since I know this, I know what time period you're from. So now I can figure out where I can kill you.
This is why it's confusing for some people, because Trey can talk that stuff like that. I'm going to talk it to you like the way I understand it.
Go.
So when you say Polar Bear, wouldn't they rivalry exist all the way through Armageddon, be a part of the research he did in learning who Barry was? This Thawne that came for this episode hasn't done any of that yet. It doesn't exist to him. He doesn't know anything. Erase what you know about the Flash and just think about if you were watching the Flash for the very first time, seeing the first episode when he tried to kill little Barry and ended up killing Nora instead and getting stuck there. He didn't know none of this shit. Everything with Armageddon doesn't happen until later. So that's the thing. It's because you've seen the full picture. It's like you can't really grasp how one Thawne doesn't know what the other Thawne's doing. It's because you basically erase everything from your mind to just think season 1 when Eobard first showed up.
No, don't even do that. This is the order you go in. This is the order you go in. And it's going to fuck you up because everybody can't understand time travel. And this is why I be like, you need a consultant on a show like this to help you remember, especially a crazed fan like me, I guess you could say, to consult with you. So, because I would have caught this. I caught this in 12 hours. I would have caught this reading this. If I was on the show and I would have read this, I would have been like, no, that's wrong. He would have looked at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is right. I'd be like, no, you're wrong, because this Thawne can't have that conversation.
Venom, go do something with yourself, because I like how everything he said, all you want to pull up is the name stuff. Just keep watching it and keep sucking air and dick and move on.
Oh, you right, Venom. Only I care. You're right.
Like, I don't even know why some of y'all come here.
Only I care. So, you know, and only I care that you can't talk anymore, right? So, moving on. My point is, Thawne. Okay, go to season 2, episode 11. Between season 2, episode 11, and whatever, like this, like the first episode is season 2, episode 11 for Thawne. Not Barry, just think about Thawne. Thawne in your mind, season 2, episode 11. Him going back, figuring out, actually season 2, episode 10, where am I? And then going to season 2, episode 11, everything that happened, and then Thawne going back. Between that time, Thawne figures out who Barry, well, yeah, he figures out who Barry is.
But he didn't know why he was there. Thawne wasn't the one who brought him to the year 2000 in his episode. You could clearly see somebody else did that.
Yeah, and Thawne said
like,
to himself,
what are we doing in the year 2000? No, I didn't bring you here. He literally didn't do that. So
Thawne said it. Like, why would Thawne lie? Thawne said, Barry said, cut the crap. I know you brought me here. No, I didn't. Why would Thawne lie about that? Thawne never lies about shit like that.
Oh, Jordan, I couldn't answer your question with the writing on that.
What?
He said, where is it at? Crisis made it so the galaxy existed on Earth Prime all this time, but they never crossed paths with the aliens. Batwoman confirmed doppelgangers can't coexist.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can't explain that to you how they did that shit. I mean, I'm still waiting on them to, like, the fact that they never went back and said where his parents' graves were after they moved them. Like, there's a lot of
But
shit.
see, that's the thing. That's probably gonna come in the last episode. But this is the thing. Go from season 2, episode 11 to now. Don't count no other episodes. If you want to go in Thon's chronological order, listen to me. Thon's chronological order is season 2, episode 11, season 9, episode 10. And then the rest of the series. And like, I can break it down by episodes and which episodes he goes, because it's like season 1, episode 17, when we get the whole story of him living throughout the time period, and then the particle accelerator exploding and all that, and then even throw in the whole fucking DeVoe shit from season 4 episodes. I can do all of that in a video to break it down for y'all. But still, stuff still happened before season 2, episode 11, but we haven't gotten that stuff yet. This is why I say this season has been a shit show. Even with this great episode, it's a shit show because we didn't see Barry go and save these group of people that Thon are so that he's so mad about.
Not you could see 2 crew members standing in the background during the episode.
Like,
I mean, even if he wrong, like, yeah, the episode is still good. It's still the best episode they've
who
done.
wrong? Me?
Did I say that?
I just asked who.
I'm talking about Eric. Because I'm like, even if he's wrong to an extent somewhere in the episode, what I was trying to say is that the episode was still the best one that they've had this season. That's what I was trying to say.
Trey, you're not understanding that this version of Eobard is after he found out. I know that. I said that. He found out, but we don't know when he found out. We did not see that.
After he found out what?
Barry's name. I understand that.
But there's somebody that kept saying this to Eobard after the whole shit with Armageddon happened. That's
not the Eobard, because that can't be. Because he knows everything. That Eobard has fought Barry. Armageddon Eobard is dead. Right now, he's dead. He's gone. He does not exist. But what you're forgetting and what you don't understand is that Eobard Thawne is a paradox.
Them first 8 episodes were to just kill time, I guess.
So, what that means is, and this is why I stand alone in the world by myself with this shit, and it doesn't suck, because I understand who I am as a person.
Before the recent episode, I don't know which episode was the best of the Flash.
Thawne, season 2, episode 11, came back to find out what time period the Flash was from. Okay, he found out what that was from. Now he's back again, right now, in this moment, in this episode, in the year 2000 to kill Barry. Because between season 2, episode 11, and this time period, and between season 9, episode 10, he figured out Barry's name for some reason, somehow. We still don't know when or how he found out his name. We know Gideon didn't tell him because Barry makes Gideon. But when does he do that? Because he hasn't done that yet either. And these are the things that I be talking about that are crazy to people. Gideon says that you're my creator. Has Barry made Gideon yet? No.
Not he Google. But what timeline is New Eddie from? I'm confused. They probably won't say more than today.
I told you, the trailer revealed where Eddie is from. Eddie is from season 1, episode 23. If you look through the trailer very carefully, you can see him. You can see Barry and Eobard in the particle accelerator.
He on another Earth, right?
Probably.
Because I was like,
see my point? No, because Iris wouldn't have put Barry's name in the book.
Yeah, we know there's a writer's strike. Yamato, thank you for the donation. After this episode, the CW should do a spinoff of the underrated character Barry Allen. We haven't seen enough of him, child. But them doing the spinoff don't mean you gonna get what you want. When people write how they want to write, it's still another show that got to be written by somebody.
My point is, they messed up. Eric messed up yet again. You wasted 8 episodes when you could have done way more with Thawne's character to figure out. You could have done.
I have a question for the class. There's different versions of Thawne, right? We've seen that. There's different versions of him, right? Because he dies at like different times. He's had like other versions of him, like.
Yes. What are you trying to?
Because Polar Bear was like, not saying this Thawne is after Armageddon, but Thawne exists 100+ years after Armageddon is already known in the Flash Museum. But that's what I was trying to compare. That there's different versions of Thawne, though.
Okay, let me do this. Think of Thawne as one person, not different versions. Okay, Thawne is one person. But the reason people keep saying there's different versions, stop it. Stop doing that. Stop saying there's different versions. He's one person, right? But he's from the future. So he can pop in at different points in time for Barry and not cause a problem for himself until he did. The problem he created was when he went to a point where he killed Barry, which is he died, right? But it's like the Speed Force helps bring him back, or the negative Speed Force, since he's the Avatar, was bringing him back, or he had a, let's say, time remnant of himself somewhere else to solidify and keep the timeline going for himself. So, you know how, okay, let's say I go back and do something to stop 23-year-old me from doing something, right? Then that's gonna change something, and that's not, y'all not gonna understand that. Stop, Trey. They're not gonna understand that. Okay. I'm just gonna do it in how old they are. Season 2, episode 11 is the youngest version of Thawne. Season 9, episode 10 is year 2. Everything after that goes. Hear me? Season 2, episode 11 is the youngest version of Thawne. Season 9, episode 10 is right after that. So when he runs back, we go season 1, episode 17, when he takes Harrison Wells and all that, and then gets to the particle accelerator, and then goes all the way through to Armageddon. That's Thawne history, basically. Every time he's died and everything. Go season 2, episode 11, season 9, episode 10. Boom, that's the history of Thawne. That's how it works. Because y'all are looking at time as linear. This is the thing about looking at a side character's history like Thawne. You're looking at it through Barry's eyes. Because that's the character you're watching.
I already said that in the episode.
You can't look through this through Barry's eyes. And that's what you're doing. You're trying to look at it through Thawne's eyes, but you're not. Because you keep bringing up Armageddon, and it's, oh, well, this happened before that, so no, that's not how it works. Right now, Armageddon, Thawne, no, not Armageddon, not even Armageddon. We can go after that, when he took up the negative forces. He's dead. Like, we need to put on the black suit, all that shit, he's gone. Right now, Thawne is dead. But right now, Thawne is dead. But the present day Thawne is dead. But the Thawne that we see now is not present day. That's the younger version of Thawne that goes to cause all the fucking ruckus.
Back to your question, Jen. Yeah, that's what I had said. I feel like Keon was a waste because they could have just kept Caitlyn and gave her the powers that Keon has or whatever. But I mean, with them doing the whole force of nature line and then her being like almost Mother Nature, I just feel like they're gonna use her to like defeat the big bad in the end, which is gonna kind of be annoying. But it is what it is at this point. It's 3 episodes left. I'm not even finished stressed.
Yeah, they could have used the first few episodes to figure out more about Thawne. Like, okay, we could have still teased Cobalt Blue and all this other shit. We could have done all this shit.
This is the part of the season that sucks for me because I was thinking that the last 4 to 5 episodes was gonna be all Thawne. Like, you know what I'm saying? This your nemesis. This the end of the show. This what we gonna do. But based off what I saw Wednesday, it's like we basically just got Thawne this episode, and then I feel like the next episode might be Zoom. The next episode, I don't know if they're gonna do Savitar or not, but I just feel like whatever's going on, they're like taking him through some of his worst moments. Like we went to the moment where he was supposed to die, but his mom did instead. So next episode we might get when Zoom killed his dad. That's the way I feel about
Chris
it.
14K, did you watch the reaction at all? Or did you just watch the reaction and didn't stay for the discussion?
He probably didn't stay for the discussion.
Obviously not.
Because I even brought that up, what his name was, and we went back and paused it to look, and it said...
It's in the reaction right there at the end.
Spent that money for a key on the floor under the door. Y'all crazy, bro.
Waste of time when she could have just opened the door.
Like, what? Like, imagine somebody seen that, like, walking down the hallway, like, one of her neighbors, like, when the fuck Kayla... Like, bruh, I don't know. I just feel like some of that shit. Like, to me, the Red Death and Grod, some of that shit with Keon, that shit could have been budget for, like, other stuff. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna die on this hill where if you're creative as a writer, it ain't always about budget. You can't always be like, oh, I can't write something this way because of budget. You could still write a good story. Like, you could have had Thawne. He didn't have to use no fucking phasing and no speed. If you really want to do background on him, you could have just showed, like, actual background. You could have showed a clip like we had been wanting of him in the future, finding out whatever he finds out that makes him want to, you know, like, hate Barry or whatever in the first place. You ain't really have to spend a lot of money on certain stuff, but y'all spend all that money on a new suit and Red Death and Graf to kill one person because they stole a TV. One person because they stole a fucking TV. Like, that shit makes no sense to me. Like, y'all can argue this shit till y'all blue in the face. It literally made no sense. I was okay with the first episode with the little groundhog thing or whatever they was doing, because it had just came on. They had the shit with him, like, knowing shit in the book he wrote out, like, what was gonna happen and stuff. I was okay with that. But that fucking episode with Cecile and Allegra and Becky and, like some of this shit just was not necessary. That shit was really not necessary. You like, oh, if I had more time, I would have brought Legends back. Like,
you had time.
I almost said the wrong word, but you had time.
I'm like,
you had time and space.
You had you had 8 episodes.
Motherfuckers in Legends don't even use abilities like that. They would have been regular ass people in the show. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You had 8 episodes to bring Legends back, and you're not gonna tell me nothing different.
That shit's crazy.
Like, you brought a Supergirl character. You ain't had time to bring Legends. You could have. I would have took 2 episodes of Legends.
I wonder if Keon and Caitlyn Mama speaking to each other. Huh? It's so many people that grind out like good ass shows that be underrated because they may not have budget, but their story be good as fuck. That shit is no excuse to make a crappy story on somebody's final season of a show like that, especially for The Flash. Like, all you can muster every season is a good 4 or 5 episodes. That's garbage.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Whatever show Eric does next, I'm not watching this shit. I refuse.
It don't make sense. Like,
I have no faith in you.
How can you? I just feel like, how as a Flash fan, like if you're a real Flash fan, even if you're a fan of like Grant or Candace or whatever, how can y'all accept the shit that they wrote for them this season? We've seen more of the background characters than them, to be honest, until now. Like, out of the first 8 episodes, you didn't really see them that much.
Like, that's like me saying I don't like violence, and I go to a show that's a fucking assassin show. How am I going to have a show based on assassins and I'm a fucking pacifist and I can't fucking write something?
Yes, Lee.
Like that makes no sense.
But that's just like you should. If you don't like violence, you shouldn't do nothing DC because all those characters are like tortured. Like they have fucked up shit that happened to all of them. Like
that's why I be saying people put their own perspective on shit that doesn't fly.
Even Marvel violent. I'm like, and you over here at DC talking about you don't like violence? Like the fuck?
Trash, man.
Oh, she definitely get a suit. They said that already. Now, I don't know if they're going to do Allegra a suit since they had her say she want to be comfortable and all that kind of stuff. But they said Cecile getting a suit. And I'm just like, why? There's 3 episodes left. The money you put into these suits for these people for these trash episodes. Like, I didn't mind Javisha coming back. But I feel like instead of doing Red Death, like to me, it should have been Thorne taking over the whole season. Gathering up other species that don't like Barry to try to figure out a way to take them down. And then him needing to get people like Batwoman or... you know, like help from Oliver or Diggle, whoever to help him, and Wally to help him beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, and even the shit with Bloodwork, it was a good episode, but that was one episode, like, that was his own thing. That shit didn't even matter, like, with whatever was going on.
Hold on. And we could have got back to the paper. Honestly, if we would have did that, we would have understood why, oh, shit, Thawne coming here, attacking Barry. Oh, Barry ran to the future. Why is Barry running to the future? I don't know. Maybe he needs something for Iris to get through the pregnancy. Saving the people. Maybe we're still gonna get that. And we're still gonna get that. Maybe Iris will need something during the pregnancy, and we have to run to the future to get it. Barry saves a group.
Supposed to be in the future.
I get that, but he runs to the future, gets something. He saves a group of people, and then find out that oh my god, his name is Barry Allen. Oh, now we get it. But I don't know.
Like I said, if you're creative enough, you could do the shit with the budget. These suits already exist. You don't have to make new suits for characters that's already been on the show. Them people can still fit them suits. But you got money to make new suits. You got money to do CGI for Grodd. Like, you got money for that. Like, that shit don't make sense to me. Every story don't mean because they species they got to be running every episode. They don't have to do that every episode. We would have just been intrigued by knowing why the fuck Thawne got this stick up his ass about Barry.
That's the biggest thing that we supposed to know.
And I get sick of them teasing these storylines that never come true. Like, that's just like when Nash came and was detecting shit on Iris, like she was special and from somewhere else or whatever, and they never came back and circled back to that shit. Like, she would have needed to go to the future and stay there because she could have died or something like that. They did the mirror shit, and then they did like what was going on with her the shit with the forces where she was like trapped with one of them or something. Like, that shit, I don't know. It's frustrating. Like, to like this show and it go down like this, it's fucking frustrating.
Y'all kill me with that excuse. It's not the fucking budget. Y'all cut that shit out.
Y'all must ain't never watched stuff that have like low budgets and still be good as fuck.
Like, I don't get that, bro. Y'all stop with the budget shit.
My whole thing is like, you already cut off 10 episodes. Like, whatever, like, I'm pretty sure the budget was the same as like a normal season's budget maybe, or a little more, but you already cut off 10 episodes. So whatever your budget normally was, you done saved 10 episodes worth of money because you only doing 13.
It's budget. Like, bro,
but you can give me Red Death, you can give me a new suit for Red Death, and all the CGI Red Deaths that they made across the fucking nation. Across the fucking internationally, fucking all these suits. Then had Grodd pull up. I'm like, that's money right there. Y'all could have used it for something else. Why the fuck is Cecile getting a suit? Put her in leather like she normally fucking do, and move the fuck on.
We gonna see that suit one time, y'all.
Like, that shit don't make sense. Like, budget don't matter when you're not using it for, you know, like the best way you can.
Allegra finna get a suit, y'all. For 3 episodes. And you talking to me about budget? Get the fuck out of my face. Get out of my face.
Budget aside.
Eric Wallace is a trash ass writer, bro. Like, you're not a Flash fan, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody feels. If I see him on the street, I will say this to his face. You fucked up. You dropped the bag. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you look like. You fumbled.
My whole thing
and
is...
and I wouldn't even come down on you this hard if you wasn't the one bragging like, oh, I'm the biggest Flash fan. If I'm the biggest Flash fan, like I am, I know I'm under a microscope.
If I had to do a Flash movie, I know everything I'm saying right now would come back to bite me in the ass if I didn't bring the fucking funk. But if I bring the funk and then it's the actors' fault for not acting this shit right, that's two different things. The actors are acting. Grant was killing it. Matt was killing it. Jesse L always killing it. So, it wasn't the acting. It was wrong facts that you put in the fucking episode. But you do that though, because you're a Flash
It's
fan.
motherfuckers that can write and animate and do whatever they own shit and put that shit on TikTok and it be better than what the fuck we got. And they budget is probably $20. Like, I'm fucking sick. It's always excuses for people. If people trash, they just trash. Stop making excuses for folks. That's what's wrong with y'all. Like, at the end of the day,
No, Flash is not supposed to disappear. The article is gone. Remember, Crisis changed everything. The paper was supposed to happen for Flash, but they took it and gave it to Oliver.
if Caitlyn or Frost came back in the finale, it made absolutely no fucking sense to have Keon. It made no fucking sense to have her if one of them coming back. Because you literally could have just fucking kept them and gave them the powers. Like, they tried to use the machine. You could have made it so Caitlyn and
Why
Frost...
y'all keep saying that?
Keep saying what?
Go ahead, just say what you're saying.
I'm just saying that don't make sense, and it still to me didn't make sense. Like I said in the reaction, I don't even fuck with Caitlyn like that, and they did her dirty by killing her off screen. Nobody really mourned her death because you got somebody else sitting over here looking just like her, and it's like,
Obviously, he has his flash ring with him, y'all. He has pockets.
he probably always keep it on. I mean, he the Flash. You never know where you gonna be at when something pop off. So, because he ain't had no ID, he wasn't supposed to have that flash ring. That flash ring more important than the ID. But I'm like, they could have literally just gave these same powers that they using Keon for to Caitlyn. Have her experience having powers for the first time. It still would have been just like a newborn with powers because she never had none. It's like, why make a whole new character out of somebody? I get Danielle still getting a check, but like, what was the purpose? People probably would take Keon helping Barry defeat the villain more so than this new chick. Like, just because she got a face, it don't make sense. My theory is that Keon gonna be the key and then she gonna go away and Caitlyn will be back. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell writing for the dude. So basically Caitlyn got DID is what you're saying, because that's the only way that would make sense. She got DID and meta powers. Because why is you all these different personas to be the same person when she could have just stayed Caitlyn?
I'm honestly, anybody read the comics and heard of Keon? I've never heard of Keon.
But Keon was who her daddy was like trying to use to make her in the first place, right?
No.
I can't remember who, whenever her dad was on that season trying to like do whatever, he came back. I thought that was like the first time they had ever mentioned her. But I don't know. Caitlyn dad dead.
I've never heard of Keon.
Didn't Frost kill him?
I forgot.
I remember him being like evil though, and then he ended up dying. Because that was that same season where they tested her mama for meta powers or whatever, and they made it seem like her mama was going to be a meta. They ain't really do nothing with that either, so it wasn't even no point of doing that.
Like, okay, I can understand some characters being created for the show, but why are we creating a brand new character for one fucking season?
Not
like,
they gonna bring Caitlyn back to deliver the baby. I'm so tired, bro.
Like, I understand fucking Joe West being created for the show, right? I understand. That makes sense. It does. It makes sense. Like, Iris has parents, like, because we never really know who her parents are in the comics. Like, we do, but like, it's like,
who is Louise Lincoln?
Killer Frost.
Oh.
Another version of Killer Frost. Like, that's who I thought her mom name was gonna be. Like, when she first came on, I was like, oh, her name gonna be Louise.
I could have sworn her dad was dead, but maybe not though.
Yeah, he did.
Like, I literally remember seeing them kill him, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't know because I forgot what season it was.
I thought that was like season. It was, I forget. It was either 4 through 6 or something like that.
I'm probably gonna cut the cord after the Flash because that's the only thing I watch live. Anything else pull up on streaming service. It don't make no sense to be paying all that money for cable for one show that ain't even delivering what they supposed to be delivering to me.
It's all good. I'm not tripping. I only got 3 more episodes to watch, so you know, after that it's done. I don't need cable anymore.
That's what I'm saying, Levi. That would have been the perfect way to do it. Have her come out like, yeah, something went wrong with the chamber. That's what we was thinking anyway. We was gonna get like Bill and Caitlyn. That's what we thought we was gonna get, like the real Killer Frost. But it'd be like Caitlyn because something went wrong with the machine. Even if they didn't want to go that route, you still could have left Caitlyn with powers. Like, Jesus. I'm like, why? Like, y'all made a whole new character just for the, like, Mark. That's what y'all did it for? Shit's still weird. The bitch still wear Frost's face. It don't matter. Like, real writing would have been, like, if you wanted to do that. Mark gone anyway, so I don't even see the point of doing the whole love shit. But, like, you could have brought Caitlyn back. Caitlyn didn't even like Mark. So, like, that would have been more of a story had you had them fall for each other while he was helping her with her new powers or some shit. Like, if you really wanted to do that, it didn't make no sense to make a whole new character to like Mark for like 2 episodes, then he disappeared, like he gone.
You typing something more than once is not gonna make it true. So stop typing that.
I tolerated Cecile. Wait, what this is?
Yep, more K-dramas are coming because that's where it's at. That's where great.
And then this
TV
whole
resides.
them making Chester and Allegra like each other last minute too. Like y'all could have been did that shit. Like y'all want to wait and do that last minute so that everybody has a happy fucking ending. Like y'all, that shit don't even like.
Like that's the thing, bro. Like everybody ain't supposed to have a fucking happy ending, bro. Like
It's DC. I'm studying saying it's literally DC. The dark chapters. That's what it's. That's what it stands for. Dark chapters. I'm sorry. Like nobody be having no happy ending, no fucking DC shit. Batman tortured, Superman be fucked up. Like everybody be fucked up. Flash lost his mama, his daddy on the show. All these sometimes they disappear running the same film. Like ain't no happy endings. Like fuck, they got me crying more on Young Justice about fucking characters than the damn live action shows. How the cartoon's better. The cartoon is darker than the show, y'all. They don't even make sense. They got better shit going on Young Justice than a lot of the fucking CW seasons. And it's animated.
that's what I'm saying. Like what the fuck is Cecile name finna be?
I told y'all what her name was. Mental Mistress. That's what the fuck her name is. I had in them streets with this leather fucking with people's minds.
Shit don't even
The
make
Mental
sense.
Mistress. She's always called them Chuck, I think. I don't think she's not ever called him Chuck, but I just feel like their relationship was kind of like, okay. And then they tried to make her be like that girl that's so pretty, but she also like Dungeons and Dragons and all that kind of shit too. Like in real life, she probably would, but you know, it's whatever for the show, you know.
It's a shame, bro. And like y'all, what pissed me off? I was watching the Flash episode, right? I haven't watched the Flash episode twice since I don't know when. Maybe season 5, episode 8, or no, maybe Armageddon. I say Armageddon just to be nice. I usually watch Flash episodes 2 or 3 times in a night. This is the first time I've done that in a while. So when I heard Barry say again,
Jonathan?
You remember that conversation we had when you told me about, I was like, like, wait, no, that's not right. My mind got to working so fast. I was like, no, he couldn't have had that conversation.
So he's Chester and Allegra is his dream bitch? Is that basically what you're saying? Because that's disgusting if that's what he did.
What?
Eric has admitted that Chester is his self-insert and Allegra is a character he created. So do with that what you will. That's sick. If that's like, yo, let me be quiet because I was gonna say something so fucked up. I'm finna be quiet because the way I was finna get so. You're pathetic if you did that.
Hold on. Let me.
Nah, you ain't gotta mute nothing because you already know what I'm. It's true. He admitted in the interview that's fucking disgusting. But I'm gonna keep my thoughts.
You
to
can't.
myself.
You can't.
No,
be serious,
I'm
bro.
gonna keep my thoughts to myself because y'all would look at me sideways if y'all heard what the fuck I just said. Because why? And then on top of that, your sorry ass ain't even let Chester have his fucking powers. So what you saying?
Wait.
Why bring Chester, P. Runk, Black Hole, like the Black Hole shit? A person, y'all even did an arc on the Black Hole. He actually had Black Hole access to Black Holes. Y'all took that shit from him and never brought it back. Just so he could be the sidekick version of what Cisco was. And like a girl that probably in real life wouldn't like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. Like, okay. No, because I was going to say some real vulgar shit. That's why I'm going to keep it to myself.
Holy shit, bro.
I don't like spreading shit about people like that. But I just feel like, to me, like, write fan fiction. That's the shit you do for fan fiction. If you want to self-insert, you want your life to be a certain way because it wasn't, or people didn't look at you a certain way, that's where fan fiction comes in. Don't take over somebody else's shit that people are looking forward to and then try to make this shit about your life or what you wanted or whatever. Like, why? That I'm gonna leave it at that, cause what I just said, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Wow.
Let me find some food to order today and eat, child, cause I'm just like,
wow, bro. I never even. Wow. You're a sorry piece of shit, Eric.
it's given. I'm fapping and I'm still 16 in my mama's basement, fapping to these women that I wrote about that
That's
I made.
sorry,
Like,
bro.
that's what it's given, but it's whatever. Like.
We gotta.
And the sad part about it is, why do you have to self-insert that? Because there's literal people like Chester who are geniuses and geeks and whatever, and find like beautiful women that are into the same thing or whatever too. Why you gotta self-insert that like that shit don't exist? It might not have existed for you, but it exists.
You're not a Flash fan, bro. It couldn't have been me. See, this is what, like, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
He acting like that dude that everybody hate that's writing Spider-Man right now. That's kind of shit he
And
on.
Black Panther.
That's kind of shit.
You're
that's
writing
kinda
like the
shit y'all
people
on.
who wrote Black Panther or still writing Black Panther and Spider-Man right now.
See,
that's
look,
what you're doing, Eric. You're one of those motherfuckers. You're one of those motherfuckers, bro. Real shit. Like, this makes no fucking sense.
It made no sense.
The only reason I'm tuning in for these last 3 episodes is because of Grant. And everybody else that's cast member.
Like, my whole thing was, why introduce a character and then not do anything that goes with that character, like from the comics, if you're a fan? Like, Chester, imagine how clutch it could have been for Chester to pull up when they needed help and like suck a bitch into like a black hole until they got them to Iron Heist or some shit to pull that bitch out when they needed to or something. Like, just imagine. He's smart enough to figure out how to use his own powers himself. Like, how smart he is. Like, why would you take that away from him? When they introduced him and I looked up who he was, I was so excited, thinking like, oh, we gonna get, cause when he like opening black holes at Jitters and shit when they first, I'm like, I was so excited, like, oh shit, we got a black dude that's finna have powers on the team that's finna help do whatever. Nope. Sideline and made to be somebody's sidekick. Like, the fuck. I'm like, y'all, whatever though, whatever. I'm at this point, like I said, whatever. Like, if you the showrunner for a show, you make sure them fans get what they want. And if you feel like you want another story, that's what the fuck fan fiction is for. Cause had you gave me some top tier shit for the Flash, and then it would have been on Twitter, oh shit, Eric Wallace made a fan fiction of the Flash, everybody would have been reading your shit. It might have would have got picked up into his own thing. But what did you do? Shit it all over the fans.
Bro, you know what? Ever since like fucking season 8, season 2, like season 8 of Game of Thrones, season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul, season 2 of the Promised Neverland, it's like these motherfuckers are just like taking shit and just saying, fuck it. I'm gonna do what the fuck I
blame
want
the
to do.
fans for the anime because they be rushing people.
Well,
to do
yeah,
shit.
I do blame the
them.
fans for that. But
the writers on shows like Game of Thrones and shit, when they have like shitty last seasons, that be on them. Cause y'all either be mad that it got canceled or y'all be rushing to go do another project. And that's not, like, fans have kept you in that job for all them years. So that's who you should be servicing.
I don't get it, bro. I couldn't do that.
That's what it is. It's literally fan fiction and it's garbage.
I couldn't do that to people.
You could have gave us some fire shit and then came out with a fan fiction. Motherfuckers probably would have supported that shit. But like, I'm good. If this is what you writing, I'm good.
Hey, did y'all hear, like, maybe I'm tripping. Like, maybe this is false. I don't know, but I'm gonna check this again. Like, what's up with Blade for Marvel, the movie with Mahershala Ali? Did he leave?
I don't think he left. I think they was finding a new director though, right? Or did they? I know they eventually found another director. I don't think he left though. But I feel him on some shit. Now, y'all not gonna make me look like trash because y'all ain't write this shit right. I feel all of that. That motherfucker got Oscars. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably like, y'all not finna fuck up my money. That motherfucker like, no. And I don't blame them. But see, that's when you label difficult. When you telling somebody that y'all need to do better and you giving them honest criticism versus just doing whatever the fuck they say. Like, I ain't difficult, bitch. Write this shit like you got sense. It's Blade. The opening credit should be me fucking some vampires or something. That's how it's supposed to come on. And you was gonna have one fight in the whole movie? I don't know what Blade y'all thought. I don't know what y'all was thinking.
I'm like, bro, like, you got me fucked up. Trey, you got me fucked. I wish the fuck you might put me in a Flash movie talking about some one fight scene and I'm the villain? I was like, hey man, y'all can have this. I know I'm contracted to do movies for y'all, but I'm not finna do this. I'm like, people who know me.
Added another character to the cast.
Like, people who know me would shit on me, bro. No, you're not. I'm not doing that.
I seen a fan casting for Blade that I thought was really good, but I don't think they're gonna use none of them people because I think even Denzel was in it. I forgot who he was supposed to play though.
Like, could y'all picture me being Daniel West in a Flash movie, and I'm not killing people, I'm not fucking people up? Come on, bro.
Polar Bear, please. He said, I guess Mahershala gotta go on the run from the police to get his movie made. You know he talking about Ezra. Cause that's the reason we got the Flash and motherfucker had to cut up. Then we finally get a movie. I don't even want that shit no more, bro. I ain't really want to know it because he was kind of garbage to me in the fucking when they showed that Justice League shit and he was being weird with hot dogs and stuff and how he run. I was good. I always thought they should have waited until this show was over and used Grant as the Flash in the movies because I felt like he was perfect for that. And he already got a following. Like, but it is what it is.
Oh, y'all got me fucked up. I would never.
Mia Goth for what? Oh, they added Mia Goth to Blade. What the fuck she gonna do? Cause she be wilding. The shit I've seen her in is wild. So that's I'm just like.
Daniel West not killing people is a sin.
That's why I'm not excited. If they did bring Zoom back, what I'm happy for, cause he ain't snapping back something no more since we non-violent. He ain't running motherfuckers through the city about to snap they shit up. Like, so we just gonna see him in the studio. Hey, how you doing? Holla. Like
me, like, bro, I'm like, listen, real life. No, I don't want you to hurt people, but this is fucking.
Yeah,
this
Blade
is
1 and 2
this
go
is
hard.
the fucking. This is TV and movies, bro. This is a scene I just came up with. Picture this Flash movie. Daniel West fighting Barry Allen.
Ooh, Mia could definitely pull that off.
It's nighttime. You know what I'm saying? They running through the city. I'm talking about Daniel is dragging Barry ass. I'm talking about his head is bouncing off the fucking windows. His head is bouncing off the windows. He throws him through the window. He's running. He runs past Barry. Comes up. Bah! Kick him. Breaks all of this shit. I'm talking about all this shit is broken.
I got Mother's Day bundles.
He kicks him back through another window. Barry lands. Barry's healing. Only to look up when he heals. Daniel comes up.
Not that we don't claim. I claim the female's the case because she showed up.
Punch him, clean his jaw, shatters his jaw. I'm talking about shatters that shit. I'm talking about, bro, I'm diabolical, bro. I'm trying to fuck people's shit up.
I don't remember the lady name from Werewolf by Night that probably gonna pop up again later. I can't even remember her name now. I did enjoy that, but I don't remember her name though. Oh, is that her name? Bloodstone?
Bro, I'm out here, bro.
Elsa Bloodstone, is that what it is? Okay. I can see them teaming up because that's what I thought anyway. Blade would have made his first appearance doing that, but I guess they changed their mind and they wait until they get everything done.
But I'm just saying, bro.
I'm ready for the monsters, bro. I'm ready for the vampires and the ignorance. To see this a bigger world out there, I'm ready. Trey want Omni-Man violence. Baby, they could never.
I want Omni-Man violence? No. I just want Trey violence. If I'm doing this movie or a TV show, I want something that's gonna make you look at like, yo, what are you doing? Like, bro, this is episode 3. What are you gonna do for the finale? I'm gonna have you scared to tune in.
That's how you supposed to be as a writer. You're supposed to have people so excited to tune in that they're scared to tune in.
Like Demon Slayer. I want to watch that shit every Sunday. Pissed when they go the fuck off and scared somebody gonna die every episode. That's how you.
Like you're supposed to be scared to tune in. You like, bro.
And their story is golden.
I'm like you supposed to be like, shit, bro. If I tune in, bro, my character died.
Do
like,
we got any Japanese or Korean writers that like the Flash? Can we get let them write it? I'm like
y'all not ready for me to be a writer, bro. Y'all not ready because y'all gonna be like, yo, Trey, you need to chill the fuck out.
Homelander gonna be Dracula. That's gonna be crazy as fuck. I would never be able to look at him. I'd be like, oh, he bodying everybody. Homelander, Dracula. He sucking everybody's blood. Child.
I'm sick of these.
Miss Kang from The Glory has a new show called Dr. Cha on Netflix. What kind of show is it though? I ain't gonna lie, like I just watch every K-drama, so I have to see what kind of show it is. I kind of have my eyes on some things I want to watch, but I just have to get the time to watch them.
I'm not here for the bullshit.
Like, we should have been tuning in from the first episode of The Flash. I give them the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the premiere, you coming on. I give you the little whole Groundhog's Day thing. It was cute or whatever. I give you that shit. Because it was Grant and Iris. Mostly the whole episode. You know, I mean, it was Flash and Iris mostly the whole episode. I'll give you that.
Yeah, first episode back, you know what I'm saying? Get into the rhythm.
But every other motherfucking episode, I was supposed to be scared she was going to have a miscarriage because the villain was going to knock her in her motherfucking stomach. I was supposed to be scared of everything. We going to lose the baby. Barry going to disappear. The sidekicks getting clapped at the lab. Like, I need to be... We going to have another particle excel. I need to be scared of everything. I need everything to be a possible. Like, we playing space. Like, I need everything. I need to be scared. Don't know what's going to pop off. Don't know who going to pull up.
Like, you supposed to be scared, bro. You supposed to be excited for sure, but you supposed to be on the edge of your seat, like.
And
bro,
the sad part about it is, if you're a good writer, you can build up suspense without anybody dying. I've seen shit before that had me like scared motherfuckers gonna die, and it didn't have a happy ending. And I thought motherfuckers was really gonna be out of here. Man. Like, if you're good at what you're doing, you can build up suspense without anybody seriously getting hurt or dying. Again, that comes into. Let me hush. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me.
If Deadpool 3 is successful, could Blade 3 be rated R? Yeah.
Y'all don't hear me.
Absolutely. But that depends on Deadpool 3.
Not Sarah said she fell asleep on Guardians. Bruh, y'all wild in this fucking chat. I know some of y'all need some soap. Not trying to say y'all stinky, but Mother's Day coming up. If y'all want to order, you know what I'm saying. The link is there. Because next week will be too late. Because I'll ship it on Saturday and Mother's Day Sunday. So... Baby, if Shonda was into the Flash, we'd be crying and dying every episode. The way she wrote Grey's Anatomy,
especially the first few.
The way she wrote Scandal and helped with How to Get Away, ain't no motherfucking way. If that lady was into comics like that, she'd have motherfuckers on their knees every episode watching shit. Like, I don't blame her though. She knew what she was worth and they didn't want to give her money, so she did. I feel all that. Get somebody else to do it. And that shit been kind of low-key garbage ever since she left. Like, it's still good, but it ain't as good as it used to be. Yes, I will watch the animated Green Lantern series, as I will watch the animated Green Lantern movie soon. I love the Green Lantern. I love DC characters. It be the people that have to write the shit that make it garbage. The animated shit mostly be good, though. Like I was telling Trey in the video, I'm okay with us getting a happy ending. But Barry needs to be the hero. He's the hero. It's his show. You've come 9 seasons and your powers ain't developed enough. You haven't learned enough to be able to handle your own. Now I can see, like I said, if it was a team-up situation where he got like 4 or 5 speedsters ready to jump him, then yeah, you're going to need a little help. That's when we call Supergirl if she can show up, and Batwoman or whoever else to come help. But if we ain't doing that kind of team up, why do I need the motherfuckers in the lab to help me get the villain or get rid of the villain?
No, we not calling Batwoman. We not calling Supergirl. No. If we got an army of speedster, if we got the reverse Flash family, we gonna have the tried and true fucking Flash family. We gonna have Barry Allen, Wally West.
Oh, my other one.
We go bring in Jesse. We go figure out. We go call these actors. You working? You want to get this check?
You want to get this money, bitch? Let's go. Come on over
We
here.
say that all the time.
Like, we gonna bring Jesse, John Wesley, John Wesley Ship showing up regardless. He there. He forward. We gonna put him in his suit. Know what I'm saying? We gonna call Jordan Fisher, get him off his Twitch. Know what I'm saying?
He ain't even been on there. He probably been.
Nah, he hasn't been on that motherfucker.
He probably on Broadway. Like, bitch, I'm
He
getting
probably
that
on Broadway. We got that baby. That baby taking away that energy. He's sleepy. That boy sleep. Jordan Fisher tired.
I ain't seen my boy on Twitter.
And fucking
Twitch in a while neither.
and fucking what's Jessica Parker Kennedy. We gonna get her ass in too. We gonna get everybody.
Hey, fans.
Since we wasting money on suits, we might as well call Max Mercury in this bitch.
Oh, here go the hard one.
Okay.
Sorry.
But we not finna dick around. Matter of fact, we gonna even bring Johnny
I
Quick.
forgot about
And you know what we gonna do? I'm gonna have people have some fun. We gonna have Tom Cavanaugh on the good side too, and the bad side. We gonna have him playing both roles. Here's why. Because we gonna make him Johnny Quick, just cause we got Jesse, but we gonna bring him as Johnny, just to make Johnny good, just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Just for fun. But then we could make him bad too. But I don't want to make him bad because we already got a whole bunch of thuns over there.
How many villains does he help them beat?
Not enough.
I'm so tired of Barry needing help. I thought we was over that shit. Certain situations, I can see your team helping you. I'm gonna need a leg and chest motherfucker ass and still to be at that office on them computers, telling me what's going on so I can swoop up and do whatever I need to do. I don't need you out here in the field. For what? I'm the fastest man alive. Y'all making that statement not true.
Bro, I'm gonna talk about it. This is what I forgot to talk about. Bro, Thawne, this is how you know Thawne is slow. Barry gave that motherfucker a whole real time. I counted. Barry gave him real time 5 seconds, bro. Barry gave that motherfucker a 5-second head start. I'm talking about a real time 5 seconds. I counted 5 fucking seconds before when the time he started running to the time Barry started running. It was 5 seconds, bro.
That's me, Ryan. I ain't got no powers. I'm
5 seconds, bro. Do you know how fast you gotta be to give a motherfucker a 5-second head start to kill you? And you still catch him? Barry in that win, bro. 5 fucking seconds. That's crazy.
It was a fucking head start. Did you not see him leave first and he waited before he took off? That's what you call a fucking head start. They didn't take off at the same time. Do I need to bring up the clip?
Boy, I was saying, boy.
When Eobard ran, Barry waited before he took off too.
Y'all,
like
you
what?
gotta be stupid.
What do y'all be fucking seeing? Like what? How do y'all eyes work?
Like, you gotta be stupid in a motherfucker. If Tasha leaves here before me running, I wait 5 seconds and then run after her and catch her. That's a 5-second head start.
And to Speedster's 5 seconds is a long head
That's
start.
That's a long time.
Bruh.
Eobard is slow.
I'm so tired.
Bro, you gotta be dumb as fuck. I'm
still
sorry.
remember
I'm
when
done. I'm
Iris-
done being
Baby,
nice, bro.
I don't give a fuck what nobody said about Candace or Iris. When she jumped off that building to save her husband, not knowing that them bitches was gonna hit the ground, that's some cold ass shit right there.
That was she before.
That real life motherfuckers, if you ain't just in love with a motherfucker, you gonna think about that shit. You gonna think about doing that for your mama, for your grandma. You gonna be like, wait, Granny might have to go on to Jesus because like jumping off a building. And they still don't put no respect on her name.
Oh no.
You can't be black and strong. You gotta be a fucking damsel or you a problem. I'm not a damsel. That be what I be screaming on Dead by Daylight. I'm not a damsel. I don't need no help. Like, what the fuck?
It don't matter if it was an intention. He did it. It was done.
Right.
And
Why
he
had to be intentional? He still waited though, cause he could have instinct. If a motherfucker start running you a speedster, you gonna start running too. That motherfucker waited. He waited and looked like he really thought like this shit is pointless, and then he just took off too. Like the fuck. He knew what was gonna happen, where and how it was gonna turn out. Why I need to beat you there? Like I already
I'm
know.
gonna get there.
Like y'all be don't go to Vegas and play no nothing statistical. You gonna lose every time.
God damn.
Shit. That's why I be.
Oh, matter of fact, bring up the clip.
You bring up the.
What an episode shit at? I don't know how your system works.
What are you looking for exactly?
Just the show.
Like say that.
Bring up the episode, just the show, not us on it.
Oh wait, I did the wrong thing.
Okay. No, I need this muted.
You gotta turn it down.
Okay. Can I bring this up on the
Let me move this up the way and make this big. And do this. And do that. You want it right there or
No, they can go in the top corner, but like, yeah, okay. That's good.
I was trying to close it off a little bit more. But go ahead.
Is it not moving?
It might take a minute since you fast forwarded. I don't know.
That's weird.
I hate this shit anyway. Ever since my computer updated, bring it up on media player. I don't like this shit. I did see Miss Moon from the Glory at the Met Gala. All the Asians showed the fuck out in their outfits. They wasn't playing.
This is weird. Like, it should play.
All right, Ryan, have a good one.
It's not playing at all. What is this? Oh, okay. That's weird. Give me a second.
Let me see, can I open it a different way?
Okay. It's like open with is down.
I think that's the way it used to come up.
Yeah, that's the one I use. Okay.
Oh, you got a meter, right?
Yeah.
It's over there in the corner.
Damn, this is on a completely opposite motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know why the media player thing comes up now. I don't like that shit. Pull it back up.
Okay. Let's count these seconds. By my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He waited. I feel like
Get
he
the
waited.
fuck out of here.
He waited too long to be a speech and know this man about to go
5
kill your
fucking
ass.
seconds. Get the fuck out of my face, dog.
Cause to be fair, he has to let it happen that way. He could have got there quick and got them all out, but you know that changes the timeline. So I just gotta wait and pull up when you pull up. So, like
5 fucking seconds. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. I do this on purpose to show that I'm not an asshole, bro. This is it. 5 fucking seconds.
You need this thing, you know.
No, hold on. No. Hold on. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
No, I'm gonna count by these seconds on here.
Okay.
I'm gonna count by the seconds on the timer. 8, 9. It was 9. You counted slower.
I'm doing 1 Mississippi. That's 9 seconds by that shit.
By the timer, it was like 8 to 9 seconds. So it was
almost 10 seconds? Get the fuck out of here, bro. And I said 5. 5. They going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wasn't going that fast because people would have said, Trey, you count too fast. So I slowed it down. 1, 2. Come on now.
Is that not a head start? If that's I guess that's not a head start though. Get the fuck out of my face, dog. Get the fuck out of my face. Barry gave Thorne a head start. Well, he got to get there. So he's slower than I am. So let me just give him a few seconds and let him get there. I gave him a pass. I didn't even think to look at the seconds. I was just like, let me count 5 seconds. Generosity. Tasha the one who said, oh, let me count these seconds.
Because that way it's accurate. Y'all motherfuckers can't defend that shit like it's there.
Now it's more than 5 seconds now. So now who you mad at? Them or me? But no, you want to be mad at me because, you know.
I don't even know why certain stuff have to be a debate over here on this channel. We ain't finna lie to y'all for what?
Because it's the way I say it. But if other people said it on their channels, you are so right. You'll be all on their dick, sucking that motherfucker till it come down your nose.
Someone said Barry gave Thorne head and had to delete it to correct himself, bro.
Yeah, motherfucker, a head start, G. A head start.
I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the coldest lines Barry ever said to that motherfucker. I got faster, didn't you? That shit was, I was like, that shit was crazy. Like, yes, talk your shit, bitch. All the time, talk your shit.
And like, honestly, real shit. Let's say the Reverse Flash family pulled up on Barry. I would really appreciate it if he beat all their ass to himself. Fuck everybody else. The title of the show is called The Flash. Why not have Barry beat all their ass?
Let him be in his final moments.
Like, exactly. Let him beat all the speedsters' ass. Have all the others, have his team pull up all the speedsters. Barry be like, I got this. Have all the bad guys like, oh, look at them. Lois said, look at the Scarlet Speedster, all arrogant. You think you can beat all of us? I do. And like, beat all their ass. That would be cold.
Camera, please.
Like, bro, this is like, what are y'all doing at the idea table when y'all meet, writers? Because that's what you're supposed to do.
How the guy you better than stop me a fight and you still fail to kill his younger self? Crazy. How many Flashes was on the scene at that moment?
What you mean?
Like, at that moment from that episode, how many Flashes were on the scene?
4.
Okay. I was trying to see if I counted that right or not.
Okay, because you have our Barry, Season 1 Barry, Season 2 Barry, Flashpoint Barry bringing Thorne back.
Okay. What's up, your meal?
Oh, and then you can say earlier that night you had Season 5 Barry because he came there with Nora.
Baby, before he even said that line, I already knew what it was.
What?
When he was mad, he got stuck there. And I'm like, when he was like, oh, how you enjoy like being with your family. She's like, bitch, you gave me a last day with them not knowing that it was going to be my mama you killed instead of me. Like, thanks. Like, I know you felt like shit. Now you stuck in that timeline knowing that you helped him even more. Like, that shit's crazy.
And you know how you know Barry is over it?
Oh, goddamn it, I forgot I had this.
You know how you know Barry is over it? Because he didn't call him Thorne. He called him Eobard. That's how you know
Call that
he's
motherfucker
over
by his first
He's
name.
at peace.
And you helped him get there. Now I just wonder how all this gonna like factor in later on.
Yes, Flashpoint still happened because of Crisis. All that still happened.
He tried to tell him he didn't want to listen. That's what happens when you don't listen to nobody. Like some of y'all, can't nobody tell y'all nothing.
I can't tell y'all. I give y'all the fucking keys to be the best. Because I know I'm the best. I know. I do research after research. And when I'm wrong, I have no problem coming on this bitch admitting, yeah, y'all, I gave y'all misinformation. It's not this. It's this. My bad. I was wrong. But how many people will sit here and put out false information or bullshit and won't come back and correct themselves? Y'all suck they dick and eat their clit like it's nothing. But I'm an asshole, and I'll be that. I'll be the villain of your story.
Your face Thorne made when Barry thanked him was everything.
It was everything. It was. No! Like, what?
Fuck is Matt?
I would hope we got to see her have the baby because I would hope all this shit that's going on make her have twins and not just Nora. I would love for her to go off and see the actual tornado twins, but you know.
I'm like, nah, ain't no damn Trey. I'm speaking facts, bro.
Isn't that like a line
What?
from one of the old episodes? We're gonna need more diapers. See,
Season-
that's how you do full circle. Have her have twins instead, and him actually have to say that. Like, actually, we're gonna need more diapers. That was season 5, right?
No, that was season 4, episode 1. When the Flash reborn.
See how quick that just came to me, and I ain't a writer. See how I just pulled a full circle moment out of thin air because I watched every season. I can't tell you the episodes like him, but I know some shit.
Trey and King Lion, the only people I listen to for Flash name King Lion. Yeah, I fuck with King Lion, man. I fuck with King. I admit that King Lion is better than me. I can admit that because he reads more comics than I do now. So I mean, if I would have read comics like he did or he does, I would be on King Lion level. No lie, I could be, but I don't read comics anymore like that. Like, so the newer stuff, he's got it. Hands down, I have no problem admitting it. Like, that's just facts. Like, I go to him like, okay, like if I don't know what's going on that's new, that's who I watch, King Lion. But do I agree with everything he says? No, I don't agree with everything. When it comes to certain things, like certain topics, like I don't agree with that. But I'm like, some of the stuff he says is 100% right. And other stuff, I'd be like, I feel like that's more opinion, but it's cool. I'm like, I like when he go off and talk about the Batsexuals. I'd be like, yo, why is he doing these people like this? Like,
Batsexuals?
Yeah, in Batman fans. That's what he called Batman fans that do the fucking most. Like, it's bad. Like, it's that should be funny as fuck.
Did they drop new Street Fighter character trailer? Because I could have sworn I seen the clip of Cammy.
That trailer's old, I think.
Maybe it is though. I ain't gonna lie, that made me want to play a little bit, but ain't my forte.
What?
Street Fighter. I haven't read any manga lately, to be honest. I'm about to go back and read Tower of God. If you never read that one, you can get on Tower of God. I'm ready for Solo Leveling. Now prep time. Prep time for what, Omega? You working today?
I don't know if the twins got erased, but I mean, Dawn is a character, but I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know why they brought Nora anyway, because Nora's not Barry and Iris' daughter. They just did that for the show. Which still doesn't make any sense because that's his daughter with the Green Lantern, Jessica Cruz. I was like, why are we doing this? I was like, when I saw, I was like, Nora? That threw me the fuck off. But I'm like, they do that for the show. Just like, that's the thing that made me mad about Arrow. I was like, why are we doing this Felicity thing? Why is he dating Felicity? Why? Why is he not dating Laurel? Laurel's right here. But, you know, hey.
But the flashback saved them money because y'all always hollering budget. Flashback saved them money. Because that's just shit you pull from the archives and put in the video.
What about flashbacks? What happened?
They saying the show thinking we need unnecessary flashbacks, but the writer themselves don't remember their own show's canon. It's ridiculous.
Say, how would I handle Kane? Oh man, I ain't even gotta handle Kane. He coming back. I'm not even gonna do that because I believe, you know what I'm saying, justice will be served. And, you know, like I said, like that's a good point too.
Not as more Nora's than Martha's now.
No, it's about the same amount. No, it's the same amount.
I didn't like a lot of that Felicity stuff either. I didn't mind her as a character, but they had her doing too much. Just like now, like they got for fucking Cecile doing too much, and she ain't even a main character girlfriend. Like, doing the.
Oh yeah, I forgot
utmost.
about. Yeah, I forgot. I always forget about Mr. Freeze. Is it Mr. Freeze? Yeah. Wife. I always forget about that.
I always be calling them fries because the way it's spelled.
Yeah. I always forget about her. So that's my bad.
Yeah,
I don't. When
Jamie
I
Foxx been going through stuff. It's been a couple weeks now.
I'm
He
gonna be honest.
finally
When I
posted.
think Nora, I think Flash. I never go Batman characters. I always think Flash characters. I never go.
I just don't feel like they will replace him anyway because 9 times out of 10 he's gonna be in Loki and Loki is still coming out. They can't cut his scenes out because they was important. They already showed a clip of it at the end of Ant-Man, so I mean it is what it is.
It's all good. I'm not tripping. I believe that I've spent 9 years watching the TV show. It's not ending the best way it can possibly end.
Yeah, they not married.
Who?
Cecile and Joe. Y'all be forgetting that shit. They ain't that main wife. That's why she brought up marriage. She brought up marriage one time when somebody was getting married. I'm like, they ain't married though. I mean, to be fair, never mind. Let me not do that. I'm not gonna say why they're not married. Stop doing that.
I'm no.
Well, I'm just saying 'cause it don't matter. What happened to her oldest daughter, child? Who knows? I didn't mute y'all. That's your man's over there study hitting mute. I was just gonna say who would want to marry somebody that don't never want to be at home. So that's just what I was gonna say. I know everybody's situation different when it comes to marriage, but she just like she's choosing to not be at home. It's not like she gotta work. They fucking got money. Like stop. Like and you could do whatever you doing in Central City over in the city where y'all moved to. So it's like she want to be a superhero. That's what you want to do. You want to be a superhero more than a mother, more than a girlfriend or wife. Like so, do what you doing.
I couldn't write Orion. See how I admit that? I couldn't write that. I don't know enough about Orion. I would have to read years of comics to write Darkseid's Son. I would have to write years of comics. I mean, read. That's a lot of reading. It would take me, what, maybe a month or two to read all of that. Everything animated. Watch what he's animated in, which is, what, just Justice League Unlimited. And some of the Young Justice episodes. But for the most part, that's reading. That's a lot of reading.
Also, I can understand people. It's some people don't want to get married. They kind of old as fuck. Joe old as hell. He done already been married once. That ain't work out. He with her. Maybe he don't want to marry again. Some people are okay being in relationships and not being married. That's not like the end all be all of every relationship. Some people don't need to be married. Some people like be worse when they get married. So, marriage ain't for everybody. Just like traditional relationships aren't. So. He might not want to get married, child. After that first one, then dipped. She got a whole. She done turned into a whole crackhead. Dipped, had a whole child. They ain't no like all this shit. He probably like listen. He probably like I'm good on marriage.
And what's fucked up? She left right after. You know what I'm saying? While she was pregnant.
And raised that motherfucker in squalor and drugs. Like you didn't even take him, drop him off at his daddy house. Like he'd be better with you. Just fucking like.
Hey, I give it to fucking Joe though to raise 2 kids on a cop salary with the possibility of never coming home. 2 kids, bro. Joe West different. Joe was something else, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The character Joe West.
Oh, was she? She was married when she came on the show when they got a divorce or something like that.
Who?
Cecile.
Don't make me.
I'm just like, but like, I get the whole career thing and whatever. But it's like, bro. She definitely want to be a superhero first. It's about priority. She definitely want to be a superhero first.
Right.
Cause when your baby birthday came, you would have been on that train while you helping Becky with the good hair.
was like, I don't know why I'm laughing.
I feel like they had to see a daughter in like one episode, and that was the episode that Wally was in acting like he was liking her a little bit, and then they didn't show her no more, I don't think.
Because she said she liked Kid Flash more than the Flash. And that was a petty ass episode. I remember that episode too. It was like they were making it so like Joe would have to say which Flash he liked better. Like, I'm like, why y'all being petty?
Quentin Lance was second to Joe West when it comes to best days. He used to get on my nerves a little bit though sometimes, but I fuck with Quinn. Like in the earlier seasons, he used to piss me off a little bit, but
Quentin.
Lance.
Oh,
I just
shit.
said Lance. I said Quentin Lance.
I didn't hear you say that. That's why I'm saying Quentin.
She couldn't make it to her daughter's birthday, but could be there for berries. You know it. Cause she over there partying without her husband and her child, drinking.
I've been drinking.
Got a little blood work in her system. You know what I'm saying? She all bees knees. Like there's metas in more than Central City, so why wouldn't you take your practice somewhere else?
Metas all over the world.
I just like how you can write it so she can absorb somebody else's powers to be able to do more shit now, but you can't write the shit right for the character that's the main character. He can't be OP, but the side character can. And y'all done made her have extra powers out of nowhere. Every season she could do something different. First it was feelings, now she fucking telekinetic and shit. Like where this come from? Like her body is a magnet for meta powers. Like that's what we going with.
Yeah.
Like child, bye. That's why I be saying there be some bullshit. Y'all can write up a whole narrative for motherfuckers that nobody give a fuck about, but you can't do that for the main character. I don't even know why they brought the new lady in to be captain. They don't even like. She came out the vents for Barry party and now she gone back and hide. Then they gave her ditto powers, like she could copy everybody else shit when she need to and shit. It's like how y'all come up with all this shit, but y'all can't just let Barry be OP and have a good finale.
I ain't got chill out, bro. I said chill out, bro.
Hey, you can go outside.
I said chill.
You want to go in the hall? You always got attitude.
All right.
How you think I feel when you be barking in the middle of the night, though?
Y'all, we've been talking, what, 2 hours? Almost 2 hours? I can't see the time. Like,
An hour and 50 minutes.
no, okay.
You can't see that?
No, because of the black on black. Okay, now I can. For some reason, something was...
Who is AJK? I don't know who that is.
But yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, that's the part they messed up on the episode. There's nothing I can do now. That's what they did. And nothing you can do now. It's in right. It's there. It's going to be there forever because you didn't do your research. You didn't think about it. You were ready. You were ready to put it out, be done with it, and move on to your next project. That's all it is. But you were wrong. And,
Omega, who the fuck is you talking to?
and you will forever be wrong.
AJK was the original showrunner who got fired for harassment, and his wife is her manager. Oh, Andrew, is that was his name? Andrew Chrysler or something? Somebody like that.
I don't know, yeah. I don't know about a live action Green Lantern show. I don't know, y'all. Like,
They were supposed to be doing it, but I don't know, like, because that was before James Gunn came in, and they may cancel that. Because remember, we was mad at the fact that they was doing a Green Lantern show and then used Diggle.
I remember that, but
I don't think they still doing it though. And if they I don't think they still doing it. I haven't heard no more about it in like.
I saw a picture about it, and they was using the boy, the man from American Gods as one of them. Shadow.
Oh, Shadow Moon.
Yeah,
Moon,
as one of the fucking people for the Green Lantern show. I was like, why? I'm like, who is he supposed to be? Because I'm like, they had
David Ramsey on that too. As it's like no, and that was funny too because it's like when they did.
Oh, you talking about that Danielle? Y'all know they both Danielles, right? Like Caitlyn is Danielle and Cecilia named Danielle too. So I didn't know which one y'all talking about. So y'all talking about Caitlyn's Danielle? That's okay. That makes more sense.
What?
What's with them saying the Green Lantern ring was a box to Tim Diggle? I don't know.
Trying to wrap up that story, I guess. They wrapping up other people's shit, not even wrapping up their own shit. So
What's wrong?
Hold up on the Anakin slander now. You just came in Discord and saw Anakin a bitch. Like, the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Shit.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Hmm?
you know what I find funny? How everybody didn't want Barry with Iris. I find that so funny. I'm like, why? Why? Like, that's the person he's mostly with in the comics for most of the time he's alive. That was this 24-year period where he wasn't alive. But for the most part, like, it's like, I don't know what's up with these new writers that don't want people to be with people that they've been with. Like, now they don't want, people don't want T'Challa with Aurora or Storm, because some of y'all don't even know these characters' real name. People don't want Peter with Mary Jane. They don't want Barry with Iris, but I already know why people don't want Barry with Iris. But people never, and I never heard it, try to take Clark and put him with somebody else other than Lois. Lois is always the main bitch. When they say, oh, put him with Lana, people freak the fuck out. People revolt. I'm not reading this comic, and they change shit. Come on, bro. What's up? Why is it okay for everybody else to be with somebody else, but no, Clark has to be with just this one chick? Bro, whenever he's never with Diana and it lasts.
Oh, almost right there. Enjoy Scream King.
It's like what?
When Cyclops is with Jean. Child, no comment.
Cyclops get more bitches than anybody I've seen. Even I think he's been with more bitches than Batman. If I'm being honest. We can leave. Who don't want the writers? I'm so over the whole fucking T'Challa getting beat the fuck up and his own people turning against him and he not ever being the Black Panther. I'm like, motherfucker, I own a whole fucking galaxy. I'm like, motherfucking, like, why are you mad? Like, what? Like, so recently, T'Challa revealed that he has contingencies for everybody in his universe. So he has a way to defeat everybody. And I think Shuri said, well, what about me? Yeah, he had a way to beat his own sister. He had a way to beat everybody in the universe. In Marvel, this is how, this is like, I'm so, hey, can we please stop saying that T'Challa is the Batman? No. No. T'Challa is T'Challa. He ain't the Batman shit because Batman can't compete with T'Challa. Period. Well, with prep time, life ain't like that. You ain't got time to prep for shit all the time. So cut the bullshit. You don't have time to sit here. Either stay ready or you're never ready. Get the fuck out my face. I'm tired of that shit. Oh, if we gave him prep time, he could beat anybody. So, if you send Goku in the time chamber, he can beat anybody, right? The fuck does... No. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't always got prep time. Stay ready or die. Fuck out of my face. I'm so sick of that shit. Oh, we give him a little bit of prep time. Yeah, let's let him suit up, you know what I'm saying? Put on this and like let him go get his kryptonite. You should keep kryptonite on you anyway. Ain't no telling when this motherfucker go spaz out. You should have that shit in your fucking pocket, ready to go. Fucking you talking about? He could be mind controlled at any fucking moment. He's susceptible to magic. Keep that kryptonite on me. I keep that green rock on me, dog. What you talking about?
What's up, Anthony?
But like I was saying, T'Challa ain't no Batman. He's greater than Batman. He can kick Batman ass. He owns a whole fucking galaxy. Batman don't got no galaxy. Fuck out of here. T'Challa that dude.
What the fuck? Grant really said that shit?
What?
Talking about in his final interview, he asked if Barry would be with somebody that wasn't Iris, who would it be? They wanted him to say Caitlyn. He said if he wasn't with Iris, he would have been with Cisco. That's so fucking stupid.
That's what your ass get. I'm glad he said that shit. I'm glad he said that shit. Nah. That's what your bitch ass get. Weak ass motherfucker. I'm glad he said that shit. I'm so happy he said that shit. That's the right answer.
Y'all always worried about who badder. Like, they drawn like that. They ain't real. Like, Jesus. Don't matter what somebody look like if they ain't compatible with you. Y'all keep on thinking about that. Like, you gonna marry or be with somebody that just because they look a certain way and then they be lame as fucking everything else. Because people keep talking about they want to see Spider-Man with Black Cat because she better and badder. I'm like, okay.
Better? Better how?
That ain't what do it for everybody. Everybody don't care about that. Looks fade over time. I just want y'all to know that. Like, eventually that shit get old.
Yo, bro.
Because if you can look at, like, if you around somebody that annoys the fuck out of you or are dumb as fuck or garbage, it won't matter what they fucking look like because they won't look hot to you anymore. They won't look like that. Well, yeah. If somebody annoying the fuck out of you and too dumb to know how to fucking read or some shit like that, like...
Fellas.
That ain't it, bro.
Fellas, stop thinking...
This is why some of y'all gonna be single till y'all like 50.
Hold on. Fellas, stop thinking with your dick, bro. Stop thinking with your dick. Stop thinking with your dick. She can look good.
Granny and Carlos doing a concert together tomorrow? Bitch, I wish.
She can look good like that. Well, I'm like, how many bitches look the same nowadays?
And that's why that's why some bitch that look good gonna take your pension and you gonna die alone for saying some shit like that.
What?
Trade them in.
Who said that?
Whoever this person is right here.
Trade them in.
Like, you keep on with that attitude and watch how karma gonna set your ass up. You gonna be the one traded in. Some bitch gonna put some fucking antifreeze in your Gatorade and gonna be living their best life with your insurance money.
Boy,
keep on. Okay. Keep on. I'm telling you, them be the main ones. That shit crazy as hell.
Don't think with your dick, but think with the shaft. Oh, shit.
If you like somebody and somebody make you feel a certain way, they gonna look like the best person in the world to you.
Don't think with your dick. Think with your shaft. That motherfucker's crazy. Y'all, we gotta go. I gotta go do some stuff.
Now can we time out, Mars? That's your boy. That's your son. You get him in check over there.
Don't think with your dick. Think with your shaft.
Of course she got more sex appeal when they fucking draw her like that in a skin tight ass fucking suit and in a cat. Like, that's just like Catwoman. That's basically the same thing. They cats. And they have cats. So that's all y'all be fucking worried about.
What you mean?
Y'all need to take from real life when you see people like, oh, Halle Berry was the prettiest woman ever. Beyonce is the hottest bitch ever. And they got what? Cheated on. So that should show you in live action, since y'all don't live in reality, that shit ain't what it's cracked up to be.
My girl was getting an Oscar and my boy was digging somebody down. That's crazy. Becky with the good hair? God damn.
Oh, we know he was a serial cheater. He had an issue. He actually like had therapy and came on TV talking about that shit. But I'm just saying. But them are classified as some of the baddest women ever. And what happened? What's the other girl name that used to be married to Robin Thicke? Everybody liked her when she started. Paula Patton, when she was popping. And what he do? Now he got to write songs because he was begging for her fucking ass to come back. Like, no. Because if you
blurred lines.
If you ain't value them when you had them, let somebody else take care of them and move on. But that bitch you cheated on her with 9 times out of 10, that ain't who you really want to be with.
But you just wanted to fuck.
Like, that shit be so crazy to me. Like, that's all motherfuckers think
and then,
about.
like, motherfuckers be fucking bitches who go talk. You don't fuck a bitch that ain't nobody go believe. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you fucking this bitch? This bitch go talk. People go believe this
please. I'm finna go.
Why you ain't fuck no bitch like...
Not you saying that lady got cheated on because of her fried chicken. I'm finna go.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck a bitch that nobody be like, I don't, it's possible he fucked this bitch, but...
My thing is, I like to hold people to the same standards. If you gonna cheat on a bitch, just be okay when your bitch cheat on you. That's just the way I feel about that shit. If you got the balls to cheat on me, be okay with getting that shit back. That shit is crazy. Them be the main ones. They be... I've seen dudes sleep with like 12, 15 women, sleep with his girlfriend, mama, her auntie, her sister, and then if she even look like she finna go on a date with somebody, you done put up at her house with a gun that flat all the times and about to take you and her
Someone
out.
said if Beyonce and Rihanna got cheated on, none of us would say, no, that's not true. But to me,
it depends on the person, but they in a different kind of industry. Them dudes they know who they be getting with anyway. Y'all know who y'all be getting with. It is what it is. Like, Hollywood is like 10 times the pace of regular life. So that's why they be married and divorced 5 times over and all that kind of shit. So most of them motherfuckers meet each other at movies or video sites. Oh, I like them today. Let's get married. The reason they stay together as long as they do is because y'all missing each other. Y'all ain't there together at the same time. I'm working these 3 months. You working them 3 months. We seeing each other in passing, so it still keeps the spark there. What really like shows if you really for somebody, COVID is what was the deciding factor on motherfuckers really loved each other now, because most of these motherfuckers got a divorce during COVID. Most of these motherfuckers ain't together no more because y'all had to be in the house together. Shit wasn't coming on TV. Motherfucking shit was canceled. Y'all at the house looking at each other like, damn, this what you look like in the morning? This how motherfuckers was at the house. This what you look like? This what you smell like? You don't bathe every day? Like, this is what motherfuckers was finding out while COVID was going on.
Bitch, why you smell tart?
This why motherfuckers that been together 10, 15, 20 years is like, nah, it's time. It's time, fam. Irreconcilable differences.
Get your ass in the tub,
I'm being for real. That shit, all that shit that look good on TV, that shit is fake. Like, you have to understand that people keep up them, like, y'all think it's cool for a rapper that's like making one album every 2 years maybe to have like 6 baby mamas and like 10 kids. Where you think all the royalties going? They going to the kids. You ain't making no money. You out here buying chains that look like they real and they not. Cause who finna catch you on the street and be like, your shit ain't real? Everybody can't do that lifestyle. Like, y'all think that shit be cool if you want to.
No. Bitch, you smell tart.
Child.
Bitch, did you brush your teeth?
Like, bitch, did you bathe today? Like, you just laid up here, like, chilling because you ain't got to go to work? Like, do you bathe when you on them sites? Like, the fuck? Like, I wonder how in Hollywood, like, imagine your co-star smelling like rotten cabbage or like
And hot onions.
Like, how do y'all deal with that? And you gotta go to set with a motherfucker every day for like 3 to 6 months.
Nah.
I ain't shading Future. It's rappers out here that got more kids than him. Don't that NBA young boy got like more kids than Future? It's a lot of motherfuckers out here that got way more kids than he do, way more baby mamas. I'm not just shading him. And to be fair, Future can actually afford to take care of his. Like I said, that's not for everyone. These up and coming TikTok rappers that's getting popping off one song thinking they can do that. Future actually got a following. Like whatever he dropped, motherfuckers is gonna listen to.
I'm an island boy.
He can afford that. Some people can afford to have big families and all that shit. Everybody can't do that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all seeing certain people. Nick Cannon, he can afford to do that. That's Mr. Get a Check. That motherfucker gonna stay working.
Yeah, that motherfucker stay working.
Now, mind you, he made himself look stupid for not knowing all his kids' like names or birthdays or whatever when he was in that interview not too long ago. You set yourself up for that one. Don't have no more kids. You ain't remember shit. Don't have no more.
How the fuck you don't know all your kids' name? I don't know. Don't look at me.
If you ain't with them 24/7, what make you think they people in passing at this point? If you only pulling up for the birthday and for Christmas.
Shit, I know my kid's name.
Like, imagine pulling up on your kid for Christmas like, hey, Katie. Dad, I'm Claudette. Like, just imagine, bro. Like, there's no way. Not that just don't have kids, guys, on some Attack on Titan shit. I'm tired, bro. Eddie Murphy can afford his family. Don't bring him up. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Eddie Murphy was kind of wild with the kids. Most of his kids are by the same person, though. You can't just be like, oh, he got 10 baby mamas. Most of his kids were, I think he had like 4 or 5 with Nicole, if I'm not mistaken. I think he had 1 kid before he married her. He had like 4 or 5 with her. He had the one with the Spice Girl, and then he got twins. The other lady, he ended up having twins. So I want to say he got like 10 kids. Eddie can afford his kids and 10 more. And then some of his kids starting to act and stuff now too.
Yeah, what
they
what
good.
Is it? Who daughter is acting? Is it him or Martin? I forgot which one of them.
Martin's son is marrying Eddie's daughter, right? It's something like that.
One of them. It's one way.
Or no, do Martin got all girls?
I think Martin got daughters.
Yeah, so it's Eddie's son. It's one of Eddie's son that's marrying Martin's daughter. But Eddie's daughter was in like the last Coming to America. One of his daughters was in Coming to America as one of his daughters. But to be fair, he always said he didn't want his kids to be in Hollywood like that. Mm-hmm. And you can imagine with the shit he's seen probably and the shit he's gone through, I can understand you not wanting that for your kids. So that's probably why he kind of like, well, if you just want to do it, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can hear that.
Yeah. So like they can afford their kids. Everybody can't do that though. Like you 22 and you a mumble rapper thinking you about to hit it big on TikTok, and then you out here trying to seduce 20 people in their DMs. Like, and girls be dumb too because y'all believe that shit they be speaking. Y'all need to start doing background checks on these N-words. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to start doing background checks on these motherfuckers. Cause half of them, they burnt their mama and they grandma credit into the ground. You finna have to pay for their car, their house, and whatever life they got you thinking they lead. And before you know it, you $1 million in the hole, and then you bitter because he done moved on to some white lady after he got famous for real. Like, y'all, okay.
Yo, y'all, we gotta go.
Yeah, we do.
I'll
be back to streaming like an hour.
Y'all take it easy.
So I'll see y'all on Twitch.
Y'all have a good night.